everybody. We are now leaving out of Salem, Virginia. Got our load off this morning. Got our reset in. Got our service done.
Turn right on Virginia 112.
And it is now Monday evening, 11:20 p.m. local in Virginia. And we're on our way to Elkin, North Carolina to pick up a load of candles. So, we got to get that first thing in the morning, 8 a.m. local, 7 a.m. logbook time.
In
Run on
1/2
Central.
mile, turn left on I-81 South.
Thank you. I think I'm going to call you Ziggy. Okay, there's a reason behind that. GPS. Sounds like Gyps.
In 1/2 mile,
So Gypsy
turn
would be
left
appropriate.
on I-81 South.
Okay, you just told me that. In German, which I am half German and was raised speaking both languages, a gypsy is called a Zigeuner. And Ziggy would be an Americanized abbreviation, nickname, whatever, for Zigeuner.
Turn left on
So I think
I-81
I'm going to
South.
call you Ziggy. Yeah, I know. Female voice. Most people think Ziggy, they think somebody like Ziggy Marlowe, which is a male. Or Ziggy, the cartoon character, which is a male. But I think it's appropriate. But anyway, back on subject. We are going to pick up the candles in Elkin, North Carolina. First thing in the morning, 8 a.m. local. And it goes to Union City, Tennessee. Now we got this load coming out this way because it was supposed to get me through Tennessee so I can renew my driver's license. Unfortunately, we got held up at the 4 different shippers with extended appointments.
Continue on
between the ones-
I-81.
Okay, thank you. Between the appointments that were close to each other, having extended time periods, and then our final pickup, leaving us sitting for several hours. So we lost a whole day, which put us in Tennessee. Too late for me to renew my license. So we're going to pick up this load. It delivers 6 a.m. Central Time, day after tomorrow. So even if I can't stop on the way, you know, if we get held up here and I can't stop on the way, as soon as I'm unloaded, I can go to the local DMV and renew my license there. I can do it anywhere in the state. And I'm not going to renew my hazmat. There's no need for it Well, I changed my mind on fuel stops. I decided to hit the Loves on 81 just north of Wytheville, Virginia. The one that I had programmed in, which I prefer getting as close to my pickup location as possible, was across the line in North Carolina. The fuel tax rate is a lot better in Virginia.
1.25 miles. Take exit 81 on right to I-77 south.
Thank you. We will. The fuel tax rate's a lot better in Virginia than in North Carolina, so the fuel prices are lower. Everybody keeps fussing about the oil companies and fuel prices. Oil companies only make about a nickel a gallon profit. States make anywhere from 35 to 71, I think it is in California, 71 cents per gallon. So, it isn't the oil companies, it's the governments. And ironically, some of the states with the highest fuel taxes.
Take exit 81 on right to I-77 south.
Thank you. We're there. The states with the highest fuel taxes, which is supposed to pay for road repairs, have the worst roads. So go figure. But anyway, it's only 55 miles to my pickup location, so the weight difference is negligible. And I'll still have enough fuel to make my pickup, stop off, get my license, make the delivery, and where I figure most likely we will be doing our next pickup will be in Mayfield, Kentucky, which is only 100 miles away from our delivery.
In 1/4 mile,
And
take ramp ahead to I-77.
yes, we're already on the ramp. Thank you. Anyway, I'll have to make another stop just before our pickup to
Take
fuel
ramp
up.
ahead to I-77.
Yes, we're already doing it. Thank you. Where was I? Okay, we'll have to fuel up right before pickup. There is a fuel stop 20 miles away. And the reason for that is we want to have as much fuel as possible on here. So when they load us and we scale out on location, we're not going to have to worry about playing the fuel game. Get a couple gallons here, a couple gallons there, make all these additional fuel stops.
Continue on I-77.
Because we can't fill up the tanks. So, if we start off with full tanks and weigh out legal, then we know we can fill up our tanks as we're doing the run. It's just a convenience issue. It's a hours of service issue, because we are limited on how many hours a week we can work. And burning up hours of service, making additional fuel stops, which we don't get paid to stop for fuel, but we still have to clock it. So, you know, lets us run harder, make more money by reducing the amount of extraneous time expenditures we have. Okay, we're here at the Shippers. The gate's closed. Well, one of the gates is closed. The front entrance gate is open, but the gate to the shipping area is closed. So I'm parked right in front of the gate. That way I'm first in line. Oh, hey, looks like I can actually see what this one's recording, if I'm seeing right. That was strange. Because I'm used to seeing preview not supported. And all of a sudden the preview came on. But I'm seeing the counter go down. because it's recording. So this one might work. I'm using the silver here. I picked up a silver yesterday, GoPro silver, at Walmart to replace the Midland, because I have become grossly disappointed in the Midland. The GoPro software did not recognize Midland audio at all. Premiere Elements, although it accepts the audio, it doesn't show me the intensity bar like it does on the GoPro audio. So apparently there's some format issues with it as well. Also, even though this Midland XTC is supposed to be 1080p, the image quality just doesn't compete with the GoPro at 720p. Doesn't make sense. The silver's quite a bit less expensive than the black, which is the other one that I have. And it doesn't do as many things. It's got a lower resolution camera as far as stills go. The black is 12 megapixel, the silver is 10 megapixel. Burst mode, black does 30 in 1 second, silver does 10 in 1 second. The white, I believe, does 5 in 1 second and has an 8 megapixel camera. Also, there's several more features that the silver has that the white doesn't, that, in my opinion, justifies the cost difference between the silver and the white. However, not necessarily, the additional features of the black don't necessarily justify the cost difference of going to black instead of silver. Not when you already have one black. Black's going to be better in low light. It has automatic low light mode and one or two other things I can't remember right offhand, but as it's set right now, a black and a silver for this setup does me good. So I got the silver facing me and I have the black facing out the windshield. And even though it does better in low light, black still doesn't do don't do nothing at night. And I still want to get a regular camcorder, you know, one of the small digital camcorders here. Get a regular camcorder. Dang, that image right there is distracting me. Get a small regular camcorder and have it for zoom capability and stuff like that, for a handheld. In the meantime, I'm going to use the Midland for outdoor daylight handheld work, because, well, I don't know as far as syncing videos and stuff like that if I'll be doing much of it with the Midland, but it was a pain to sync them up the other day for picture-in-picture. But anyway, that's it for right now, or for today. If it's still real short, I'll dig up another older flight video and tack that onto the end. And like if you like, give me a thumbs down if you don't like it. Okay? I want the truth. Leave comments, so if you're going to give me a thumbs down, tell me what you don't like. And hit the subscribe button. That way, you know, if you do like it, you'll automatically be notified when the next video is available. And I will be doing every other day for a couple of days, just to get a few days ahead. We ran into an issue last week where I didn't post anything for several days, and I don't want that issue to arise again. So I will work my way to where I have several days backed up, booked up, however you want to say it, and that way I can have something coming through every day. So Like I said, like if you like, thumbs down if you don't, but be honest and tell me why. Subscribe, please, and leave comments. You know, I'm trying to make this as good as possible, so your comments will help me make things better for you. And that's it for today. Thank you.